What if I told you that some animals on this planet have superpowers? I'm not talking about flying or laser eyes. I'm talking about pure, unbelievable strength. Strength that feels like it breaks the laws of physics. We're going to count down the top 5 strongest animals in the world, and I promise you, the number 1 spot is going to blow your mind. You're probably thinking of a lion or a tiger. Wrong. Today, we'll see an animal that can lift a car, another that can snap bones with a single bite, and one that can pull over 1,000 times its own body weight. It's insane. Imagine strength so intense it could flip a set with one push. We'll compare them to cars, trucks, even bodybuilders. Get ready. This countdown starts now. Let's go. All right, kicking off our list at number 5 is the gorilla. Not just any gorilla, the king, the boss, the silverback. An adult male can weigh up to 450 pounds, pure muscle. Like 2 pro football players fused into one. Measuring their strength is tough, almost impossible in the field. But estimates put a silverback at about 10 times stronger than an adult human. Imagine the world's strongest man. Now multiply that by 10. They can supposedly lift or push over 4,000 pounds. The weight of a car. That's car-flipping, branch-snapping power. Their arm strength is legendary. Brachiation is pure upper body power. They can rip banana trees from the ground, and their presence is commanding. A silverback defends against leopards and rival males. Their bite can reach about 1,300 psi, stronger than a lion's, crushing thick bamboo. At number 4, the definition of brute force, the grizzly bear. If the gorilla is calculated power, the grizzly is a demolition machine. Big males can weigh over 1,500 pounds and stand 8 feet tall. Think Shaq, twice the weight, add claws and teeth. The raw force is unreal. A single swipe can kill an elk or moose. One hit. We simulated a grizzly swipe with a hydraulic arm and sensors. The strike tore the head clean off. That's the force we're dealing with. With around 1,200 psi of bite, a grizzly can crush a bowling ball. They casually flip rocks over 700 pounds, like tipping a vending machine. In Alaska, we filmed a bear moving earth like heavy equipment. Everyday strength. They hunt, defend territory, and protect cubs with explosive power. For number 3, we dive into the realm of an ancient ambush master, the saltwater crocodile. These living dinosaurs can exceed 20 feet and 2,200 pounds. Bigger than a car, on a highway it'd look straight out of a monster film. Its true claim to fame, the strongest bite force ever measured in a living animal. 3,700 psi, the highest on this list. Enough pressure to puncture a steel-belted tire, like a mid-sized truck falling 10 feet. All of it focused onto the tips of 66 teeth. Ambush hunters, they wait motionless with only eyes and nostrils exposed. When prey drinks, the croc detonates from below with shocking speed. That bite causes catastrophic damage, then comes the death roll. In our sim, 3,700 psi plus spin, twisted steel like wet paper. A 20-foot muscular tube of death, tail-powered bursts, apex in estuaries, even great whites stray at their own risk. Number 3, bone-shattering bite, perfected over millions of years. At number 2, the heavyweight champion of the land, the African elephant. Adult males can exceed 15,000 pounds, the weight of a school bus, a living, breathing, walking bus. Their size fuels absolute strength. Their most versatile tool, the trunk, part nose, part upper lip. Over 40,000 muscles, compared to just over 600 in the entire human body. Under expert supervision, we watched one lift about 700 pounds like it was nothing. It could probably lift more, but we didn't push it. With head and tusks, adults uproot fully grown trees, tens of thousands of pounds of force. Short of a bulldozer, nothing matches that push. Tusks defend, dig, and lever massive objects. Defending a calf, an elephant hits with the force of a car crash. Their power reshapes habitats, opening grasslands, digging water holes for others. Humans harness that strength, hauling, logging, even construction. There are records of elephants pulling over 20,000 pounds. They're living cranes, tractors, and bulldozers. Number 2, the land's king of absolute strength, We've seen a primate that can lift a car, a bear that can kill with one swipe, a croc with a bone-dusting bite, and an elephant that remodels forests. But the number one strongest animal on Earth is the dung beetle. Yes, a tiny insect. I know what you're thinking. How can a bug beat an elephant? There are two measures: absolute strength, where elephants reign, and relative strength, power proportional to body weight. In relative strength, the dung beetle is undisputed champion. Onthophagus taurus can pull 1,141 times its own body weight. That's like a 180-pound person pulling 6 double-decker buses, full of people. It sounds like it breaks physics, but here's why it works. Males battle in tunnels for mates. Horn-to-horn pushing duels. Evolution shaped tough exoskeletons and leverage max legs for insane pushing power. Generation after generation, only the strongest succeed. Compounding power. An elephant can lift around 700 pounds with its trunk and weighs about 15,000 pounds, roughly 5% of its weight. A dung beetle pulls 1,141 times its own weight. If an elephant had beetle-level relative strength, it could lift the Brooklyn Bridge, maybe toss aircraft carriers like bath toys. That's why the dung beetle is number one, and it's not even close. Inside that tiny frame is power that would be godlike on our scale. So there you have it, the 5 animals that redefine strength: explosive strikes, crushing bites, pound-for-pound power, and world-shaping force. If this blew your mind, hit subscribe. We post every week. Which animal shocked you most? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching, and remember, great power often comes in the smallest package. See you in the next video.